What's going on, you legends? We are on NBA 2K22. So this is going to be the same as Madden 22, where I'll simulate all 82 games, simulate first round of playoffs, so on and so forth till the finals, and then see who NBA predicts will be in the finals this year, and who will be the winner. Before we get into that, actually, I'll change it. After that, during the playoffs of the simulation here, I will tell you my predictions of each the conference of the West and East, and who I think will be the top division leaders. So, kind of basically what I would do in Madden, but I'm not going to go off of what record I think they'll get. I'm just going to tell you what I think they'll place in their division, basically based off of ranking. I turned off injuries. So, for example, Jamal Murray, he won't come back till mid-season, most likely for the Nuggets. His ACL injury that he had is going to be basically wiped out, so he's on the team. And anyone who had a major injury last year, who most likely is going to miss part of this season, is going to be in the lineup. So, just so you guys know, injuries are off, so no one's going to get injured. I will leave the trade. I'm going to leave the trades on so they can trade whoever. And yeah. So I'm going to let this simulate. I'm going to tell you, or I'm going to let it go to the MVP stats, and then I'm going to tell you who I think will win MVP and who will win all the other awards. So we'll simulate the season, this whole season, and get into playoffs. So I'll see you see you at the end of the season. All right, so NBA 2K22 predicts Giannis is going to win MVP this year. To be honest, my top two to win MVP this year is Giannis Antetokounmpo or Luka Doncic. I can see them. If I pick a top three, I'm picking Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Luka Doncic. Because Jokic is going to have to carry the Nuggets for the first half of the season. But those are my top three. So, yeah, that's my top three who I think could win MVP this year. Next reward is Rookie of the Year. They say Jalen Suggs of the Orlando Magic. So, I don't know if you guys know, Houston came out just the other day saying that they're looking to trade John Wall away. They're basically going with rookie Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr. as their two guards this year. Nothing against Cade Cunningham, but with a struggle Detroit Pistons team, I don't think he's going to really turn that franchise around. Neither will Green for Houston. But I think Green is going to win Rookie of the Year over Cade Cunningham, in my opinion. Sixth Man of the Year would go to Darius Garland. To be honest, I think that would happen. I don't think they would start Garland this year. I think he would maybe come off the bench, but I have Jordan Clarkson winning Sixth Man of the Year going back to back. Defense players going to Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to say Kawhi Leonard will get Defense Player of the Year this year. I think he's going to get a lot of steals and get at least a couple of blocks here and there. Nothing against Giannis, but I think Kawhi is going to show a lot of defense this year. Most improved would be Wendell Carter Jr. That's going to be a tough one because there's so many people that could have a big season you just don't know. But I'm going to go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from the Oklahoma City Thunder as my most improved player. Coach of the year would be Doc Rivers. I have either Steve Nash or Frank Vogel from the Lakers. Nets and Lakers head coach. I think it's Steve Nash. That's who I have winning Coach of the Year. An executive would be either whoever the Nets and Lakers executive is. So, I think that's all the awards. So, advance. This is all NBA first team. Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, Giannis, LeBron, Jokic. That is a good first team. To be honest, I would not change it one bit. Second team with Westbrook, Harden, Randall, Sabonis, and Embiid. Honestly, I don't think Westbrook's going to do a whole lot for the Lakers. I would take him out of the second NBA team. Leave Harden in there. I would take out Sabonis as well. And I would put Kevin Durant and I'm going to put Damian Lillard as a second, All-NBA second team. An All-NBA third team, I don't have Ben Simmons in anything, to be honest. But I have Anthony Davis, Karl-Anthony Towns would be a third team. I would have a Kyrie, LaMelo, and Zion in here. For all defensive first team, I have Paul George, Giannis, Kawhi, Rudy Gobert, and Ben Simmons as a defender. And then second defensive team, I have Joel Embiid, Bam Adebayo, Jonathan Isaac, Marcus Smart, and Drew Holiday. So take out LeBron, basically. And granted, I'm not going off of this list. I'm just going off of my list I already had made before I did this video for you guys. So that is my prediction. I think Marcus Smart, because he's going to be the starting point guard for Boston, is what they said. He's a really good defender, and he's going to do a lot of locking up the shooters, basically. That's what he's going to do. All rookie first team. To be honest, I didn't do anything for this, but looking at the first 5 picks, I think these were the first 5 picks that went. That's not a bad first team. And the second team, I don't have any clue, so I'm going to leave it however it is. This is going to be my second team prediction. So we'll advance to the playoffs. They are doing the playoff play-in game, so 10 teams make it again, no matter what. You have the 7 and 8 seed playing each other with the 9 and 10 playing each other, and then they play either each other, and then whoever wins goes to the 1. It's just a 1 and done, I believe, or is it 2? I don't remember what they did last year. So let's do something here. Let's do something different. Season stats. Let's do this before we get in the playoffs. League leaders, they have Steph Curry. Honestly, I think Steph will lead points per game this year. Rebounds per game, I could see Giannis having a big rebounding year, but I think Rudy Gobert will do really good and lead the rebounding. Assist, that's going to be tough with LeBron and Westbrook. I'm going to have to give Luka Doncic, though. Nothing against Chris Paul, but I think Luka Doncic is going to have a lot of assists. My steal leader, I'm going to have Kawhi Leonard, obviously. My block leader, I'm going to have Giannis. And I won't go into anything further in that category. Let's look at the standings. So they had the Lakers, Warriors, Clippers, Pelicans, Jazz, Grizzlies, Dallas, Phoenix, Minnesota, Denver, Sacramento missing playoffs, Portland missing playoffs, Spurs, Rockets, and Oklahoma City Thunder out of the West. So out of my prediction, I have OKC coming in at 15. I have Houston coming in at the 14th spot just because they're young and they're still in that rebuild stage. I have Sacramento at the 13th spot. My bad. I just have them here. I have the Minnesota Timberwolves at the 12th spot. And, I don't see the Pelicans making it, getting rid of a lot of people. It's just Zion, really. I don't see the Pelicans making it, but I'm going to still give them a chance at it at 11. At a 10, I see the Grizzlies. At a 9, that's going to be a tough decision. But I honestly have the Dallas Mavericks going in at a 9 this year. I don't know why I do. I just have a feeling Luka's going to have to carry, but he's not going to have the help. So at the 8 spot is where it gets tough because West is really good. At the 8 spot, though, I see Portland. I see Portland at the 8 spot. And then at the 7, I see the Jazz. At 6, actually, I'm changing it. I don't have this one written down. I have Memphis coming in as a 10, with the Pelicans coming in at 11. I have the Portland Trail Blazers coming in at a 9. The Golden State Warriors coming in at an 8. Jazz at a 7. I think they're going to fall off this year. At a 6, I have the Clippers. At a 5, I have the Warriors. At a 4, the Mavericks. 3, Nuggets. 2, the Suns. And 1, the Lakers. If I said teams twice, I'm sorry I don't have it written down. I forgot to write this part down. In the East, I have Philly not at the 1. I have Brooklyn Nets at a 1. Milwaukee at a 2. Atlanta at a 3. New York at a 4. Philly at a 5. Boston at a 6. Miami at a 7. I have the Bulls at an 8. I have the Bulls making playoffs this year. Bulls at an 8. Pacers at a 9. And I have the Hornets at a 10. With the Magic at 11. Toronto at a 12. Wizards at a 13. Let's see. Cavaliers at a 14, and then Detroit at a 15. If that's correct, but like I said, I don't have it written down, so it's kind of hard. But NBA thinks the Nuggets and Timberwolves will play for 10 and 9. The Mavericks and Clippers will play for 7 and 8. They have the Lakers at a 1, Pelicans and Jazz at a 4 and 5, Clippers and Memphis at a 3 and 6, and Golden State at a 2. In the East, they have Miami and Indiana at 7 and 8, Chicago and Cleveland at 9 and 10, with Philly at the 1, Boston and New York at the 4 and 5, and Atlanta and the Nets at 3 and 6, and then Milwaukee at a 2 seed. And that's what NBA is predicting will simulate the play-in. So it looks like I'm controlling every team. So it looks like the Dallas Mavericks beat the Phoenix Suns. Actually, pretty good by 14. And then they say Minnesota will beat Denver. Okay, let's be real. So moving on, it would be Wait, what? Timeout. So they have Dallas out of 7, but here it says Phoenix. I'm confused. And I'm confused why they have Phoenix. Huh. I'm confused. I'm not sure why they have Phoenix when it should be in the Mavericks. Here they have the Pacers against Cleveland, with the Pacers beating the Heat by 13, and then the Bulls losing only by 4. And then they had Cleveland meeting Miami. So we'll simulate the first round. Get rid of all of that. So they have the Lakers beating the Mavericks, is what it should be, not the Suns. It should be Lakers and Mavericks there. Utah beating the Pelicans 4-2. Clippers sweeping the Grizzlies. Warriors beating Dallas. Dallas already moved on. They had to win 1, and that was it. And Phoenix had the higher seed, so they played Memphis. Okay, that's why. Now it makes sense. So Indiana lost 4-1. Brooklyn beat Atlanta 4-2. Boston 4-1, and the 76ers at 4-0 sweep. Simulate the second round. Oh, whoa. It's simulated further than I want. Oh, that's a new thing. Simulate playoffs is what I hit. So Boston in Game 7 beat Philly. Milwaukee beats Brooklyn 4-1, and then Milwaukee beats Boston 4-1. You have the Lakers in Utah. The Lakers beat Utah 4-1. Golden State beats the Clippers 4-2, and then that goes into Game 7 with the Lakers winning against the Warriors in a 4-3 match. So the finals would be the Lakers and Bucks. Simulate game by game. Bucks would win Game 1. Lakers would win Game 2. Bucks would win Game 3. Game 4 would go to the Lakers. 5 would be the Lakers. And Game 6 would go to the Lakers. And the Lakers would capture another championship at a 4-2 series victory, with LeBron winning Finals MVP. So, my prediction for the NBA Finals this year. Let me know in the comment section down below who you think will be the NBA Finals. Let me know who you think will also be in the Eastern and Western Conference Finals. So I'll start with the Eastern and Western Conference Finals. Eastern Conference Finals, I have Milwaukee and Brooklyn. In the West, I have, you can say I'm biased because I'm a Nuggets fan, but I potentially see Denver going there, and I see the Lakers falling flat on their face this year with too many egos. But I see the Nuggets and Warriors. I think the Warriors are going to bounce back with Klay Thompson coming back to help Steph Curry in the shooting game. Out of that, I have the Nuggets and Nets. And it's going to suck for me to say this, but I have the Nuggets losing in a 4-3 series against Brooklyn. I should flip it because I'm a Nuggets fan, but I think Brooklyn may win it this year if they're healthy. If everyone stays healthy, they'll win it. If not, then it's toss up for grabs. That's the same with the Lakers, so it depends. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, let me know who you think the East and West will be for your finals, and then pick the finals 2 teams from the East and West, and then tell me who you think would win in the finals and what series you have them going in. I could tell you, I know a lot of you will say Brooklyn and the Lakers, so pick someone else. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tomorrow will be most likely Avengers, and then next week maybe start still with Avengers, but I may throw some other gameplay in there as well. I'm not positive though. Like I said, I don't know. I'm kind of just throwing some videos in until later on this month, or later on in October, November, December, when we get more games out. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you guys in my next video.